Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Barrie Real Estate TV, a weekly web series I'm doing in partnership with 705contracting.ca. I'm your host Luke Bouillon, a real estate broker with C21 right here in the beautiful city of Barrie. This is episode 17, and today we're going to talk about how selling your home yourself may end up costing you. It may seem tempting to try and save some money and sell your home yourself, but all factors should be considered, and in many cases, sellers who opt to go at it alone do not come out ahead. So let's take a look at why. When you list your home with a real estate professional, what you may not know is that half of that 5% commission, or 2.5%, is actually paid to the agent representing the buyer. So if you're listing your home privately, you have to ask yourself, will you be cooperating with agents who are bringing buyers they're working with to view your home, or are you going to market specifically to unrepresented buyers? Assuming you want all potential buyers to know your home's for sale, you will absolutely need to cooperate. So if you're prepared to pay a buyer agent 2.5%, in effect, you're actually only saving 2.5% by listing your home yourself. Armed with this knowledge, are you still prepared to be the listing agent and go through all of the pitfalls of selling your home alone? Will you consider it worth it? You may be thinking 2.5% still sounds like a lot of money, and it absolutely is. But the reality is most homeowners who choose to sell their homes themselves never see that money. Private sellers have been shown to suffer from something called equity erosion. As a homeowner, you lack access to important MLS data, such as the average number of days on home for comparable homes to yours, the amount of new homes being introduced to the market that will compete with yours, and the recent sale price of comparable homes. In short, you simply don't have access to the information you need to keep an eye on your market area, and this can prove disastrous. By the time you take action to adjust your listing price to compensate for a change in the market, equity may be severely compromised, costing you thousands in your eventual sale price. Realtors pay thousands of dollars per year for access to MLS data that's up to the minute, and a professional realtor looking out for your best interest will always keep you informed of changing market conditions, which will minimize your equity erosion. So who is looking out for the private seller's best interest? In nearly every home sold, even private sales, the buyer is represented by a realtor. If you've elected to sell your home privately, you'll be faced with the task of going up against the nearly 1,000 members of the Barrie District Real Estate Board, all of which are expertly trained and professional negotiators who bring with them years of experience. Are you prepared for that? Private sellers also face limitations in marketing. These days, there are for sale by owner companies. I'll affectionately call one we sometimes see around here violet blocks. These companies prey on unsuspecting homeowners by promising the same services as a real estate agent without the commission, but the truth is anything but. For the most part, these services are limited to a sign on the front lawn, an ad on the company's own website, and what we call a mere posting on the MLS, if you're willing to pay extra for it. Will your property's listing be seen? It may interest you to know that even when you pay extra for that MLS listing, they don't actually list your property on the Barrie and District MLS service. They list it on the Toronto MLS, no matter where your property is located in Ontario. What this means is while you'll see it online and know that you have an MLS posting, it doesn't come up in the feeds and searches done by local realtors in Barrie at all. It will not go out in the automatic listing emails that are sent to our clients, and in most cases, we don't know about a violet blocks listing unless a client drives by and asks us about it specifically. You may also consider the difficulty you will have assessing buyers and their financial ability to actually purchase your home. You will find yourself ill-equipped to assess their means and ability to follow through with the transaction. As a private seller, you're also not equipped to deal with nuances in the purchase agreement. Something seemingly innocuous inserted by the buyer or their agent can leave you on the hook for any number of things, and this can be a costly mistake. How about your family's safety? For the most part, you won't know the identity or background of individuals who are touring your home. Real estate professionals are trained to obtain the identity of prospective buyers and to ensure the safety and security of your family. Relocation buyers. We have a military base just 15 minutes outside of town. Did you know that active service men and women are given just 5 days to view as many homes as possible on what's called a house hunting trip when they're being relocated? Will you be leaving the door open all day for potential buyers to treps in and out, or will you be taking time off work to make sure that everyone can see the home in a timely manner? Lastly, a real estate professional only gets paid on successful completion of the transaction. These for sale by owner companies love to advertise that they are no commission. However, their fee is thousands of dollars and it's due up front whether your home sells or not. Also, it only buys you a finite number of time with the listing. If that listing expires, you actually have to pay them all over again to keep trying. A real estate agent only gets paid when you get paid. And time again, it's been shown that real estate agents will net the sellers more money in their pocket even after the commission is paid, all while eliminating the stress of selling. As always, I hope you found this information useful. If you're thinking of buying or selling, please give me a call so we can discuss how we can best help you. Until next time, thanks for watching Barrie Real Estate TV. I'm your host, Luc Bouillon, and you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, or at lucbouillon.com. I'd love to hear from you with your comments, questions, or concerns, topics for future videos, or anything else you'd like to see covered. Hope to see you soon. I'll see you out there. Happy selling.